Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for tuning in tonight. It is Box Talk with Moonie Dee. Right now, obviously, it's just Moonie, but I wanted to say hello to everyone and let you know that Dee will be joining us shortly. For those who don't know, both of us have been a little bit under the weather. Dee much more so than me. She actually was just diagnosed with walking pneumonia, bronchitis, and some other awesome ailments that are going along with that. So Dee will be joining us here on the show in a little while, but I'm going to go ahead and start everything up because I wanted to get everything started on time for you guys and say what's up. So let me look and see who we got going here. We got Kyle. Hey Kyle, what's up? We got James. How's it going? Gwen. Hello. Michelle. Hey, how are you? Michelle Plotz is in there as well. Colette. Hey, Colette made it super late tonight. She, I think it's 3:30 a.m. where she is, from what I understand from what we talked about earlier. So yeah, it's good to see her in here. I've got some dancing ghosts in front of me right now. Sorry guys. Hey Kristen. Hey Margaret. How are you? Hey, thanks so much. I know for my ears all stuffed up, so I'm like, trying to keep my balance here. But yeah, Dee's much more worse off than I am, I guess you could say. So she's going to pop in a little bit and try to come in here and chat with you guys a little bit, maybe do a reading or something like that. Hey Clancy, thanks guys for the well wishes. Hey, thanks Kyle, fresh and sexy. You are correct, we are fresh and sexy. So really quickly, just wanted to go through some of the stuff that's been going on here, guys, before we get into readings and have some serious conversation tonight. Dee and I have been kind of out of commission over the last few weeks, as some of you know, but others, we actually took our first quote-unquote family vacation. We drove from Brownsville, Texas, which for those of you who don't know is on the Mexican border, and we drove all the way up to Denver, Colorado, to visit with my family and some friends. And after we spent a few days in Denver, took the kids up there, and of course our wonder dog Steven, we ended up driving out to Las Vegas for my daughter's 21st birthday on New Year's Eve. So that was pretty cool, and we had a good time. We partied pretty hard. We did the Rock and Roll Gods proud. We definitely tore it up out there. So we had a good time. We had a lot of fun, and then we drove all the way back to Brownsville. So once we got back here, unfortunately, Dee got the diagnosis of the walking pneumonia and bronchitis, along with her fibromyalgia, which was a lot of fun for her. Obviously not, but we're back. We're planning on getting back to kind of a regular schedule now, even though we'll be traveling and doing some events and stuff like that. We still want to be able to do the show even from the road, but we're trying to stick to our regular schedule, so you guys know you can count on us being here more often. It was just kind of a crazy holiday season for us, so yes, we are back. Just kind of jumping into some things here. I see a lot of you guys jumping in here. I apologize if I'm not reading everybody here. Ron says, hello, Chris and Dee. Can you tell me if I have any spirits around me and who my spirit's guide's name? It's for Ron Kessler. Ron. You do, I do see a female with you. She shows herself as an older female, tall actually. I do feel that she's actually a family member and a spirit guide as well. Name starts with an L, but I'm not picking up all of it, but I do pick that up for you, so hopefully that happens. Kristen says, feel better soon. Thank you so much. We need it. Lisa says, oh my gosh. Hey, Moon, hello. Hey, Lisa Marie has been traveling the world. She's been having some pretty exciting times. I've been following your adventures out there. Hopefully everything has been going great, and it's good to have you back. Get in touch with me. I know we were talking about doing a reading, so get back in touch with me again. And let's see here. We got Kyla. Says, hello from Ravenna, Ohio. My mother-in-law passed away roughly 3 years ago. I just want to know if she's at peace and healthy, and if she has anything to pass along to her grandkids. Transition was quick. She was ready when she made the transition. Yes, I do feel that she moved over very quickly with the grandchildren, and also to you guys as well. She wants to let you know that she is still very much active in your lives. And she is around you on a consistent basis, so know that she's there. Know that everything is good. Donald Hazel Willis, hi from Hartford or Hertfordshire, UK. Hey, we got a lot of people out in the UK now. That's so awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys staying up so late. Brian Carey says hello from Hawaii. Hey, Brian, thanks. It's a little bit earlier for you, but thank you for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it. Hey, Joe. Michelle Ross says, Michelle from New Mexico. So sorry you've been sick. Thank you very much for that. I'm adopted from birth. I'm adopted from birth. I've always wondered if the spirits I feel could be my bio mother or dad or their families, even though I've never been part of their families. I wonder if they know me. I feel that their spirits are trying to contact me. Can you see who they are? The immediate message that I got from Spirit right when I heard that was an aunt that's around you. Yes, and this is from your father's side of the family. I feel that she does work, not necessarily as a guide, but she's around you on a consistent basis. Yes, and I get the name, begins with an R. I'm not getting the full name, but it does begin with an R. I hope that helps you out. And yes, I feel that your family on that side has identified and they are with you. Kind of jumping around. Hey guys, if I don't get a chance to answer your question as we go through here, please just keep typing it back in here, and I will try to get to it as quickly as I possibly can. Stephanie Grace Woodworth Schicker says, looks like you guys had a great adventure. We had an insane adventure. And for those of you guys who don't know, also our wonder dog Steven got sick along the way. And so we've been dealing with some medical problems for him too. But he seems like he's on the mend now. He's got a UTI. He's got a couple of problems. But the cool thing is that we found out what his breed is. Everybody kind of saw the miniature schnauzer thing going on. But apparently, looking at some pictures and seeing how things go, it looks like he is actually mixed with Chihuahua. So we know that Steven is a wonder dog, ghost hunting psychic dog who is a German Mexican. So that's what we know right now. Let's see here. Oh, Denise is in the chat room. She should be popping in here anytime soon. Katie says she's better now. She sprained her ankle. I'm glad that she is doing well. Let's see here. Let's go with Yaris. Yaris says, "Hi, can you please tell me if my mother? Hi, can you please tell me if my mother that passed is with me?" Yaris, I'm taking a look at your picture here. I'm just trying to get a read on your energy. If your mother who's passed is with you. Yes, I do feel her energy around you, but I do feel that your grandfather is a much stronger energy that's with you. Possibly taking control of that situation. You need to know that you're protected. That's a message that they're trying to pass along right now, is to let you know that you are protected at all times and to stop questioning that. That's something that you need to feel confident in. Let's see here. Christina Holman says, "I need to know if my grandma has a message for me. Closure is a must. Please help. Love watching you guys. Hope you feel better ASAP." Thank you, Christina. Notice my grandma has a message for me. Closure is a must. Please help. Yes, Christina, this is a message about something that was said close to passing that was misunderstood. There was a misunderstanding that happened. There is forgiveness there, it's interesting that you're looking for closure because she's actually the one who's asking you to let things go because it's holding you back, not her. So if you can forgive her, not necessarily forgive, I guess that's the wrong word, but let the situation lie and know that she's who she was, but things are good. Let's see here. Alyssa Lucero. Hi, my name is Alyssa. I'm from Albuquerque. A lot of people from New Mexico. That's pretty cool. And my grandma, Marcella, passed away a couple of years ago, and I was wondering if there's any messages she has for me. Her message to you, Alyssa, the thing is the pride that she feels for you. It seems like you've really taken some major strides, and she's very proud of you. She's extremely happy with how your life is developing, and she wants you to know that she has been a part of that, but you're the one who's been in control. Jumping in here, I want to go to Savannah Martin. Says, "Hey Chris, any messages for me tonight? Going through a rough time right now, thank you." And it's interesting, Savannah, actually, and for those of you who don't know, Savannah is a friend of mine and she's a client, and she's just an awesome person. So we've worked together in the past, so this isn't like it's a cold situation. I do know Savannah. And Savannah, I wanted to let you know that several times on Facebook I actually have been seeing your picture, your profile pop up, and I've been getting that you're going through some rough stuff. This is temporary. I want to let you know that you're going to be responsible for the duration of this thing. You are completely responsible for it. I need you to let go of some of the things that have happened in the past. I need you to have new expectations for situations, if that makes sense, because there are some really awesome things on the horizon for you coming up fast. I mean, we're talking days, not weeks. So if you can change some expectations and the way that things have gone before, you're going to see some really good stuff happen. Let's see here. I'm going to go back to Lisa Marie Renfola. She says, Moon, will I get in touch? Let's see. I will get in touch for a reading. However, do you think we will move to Germany like in a few months? And again, Lisa, this is interesting because we were just talking about this. Lisa is also a client of mine. I do want to let you know, Lisa, that I have actually been seeing this coming up around you. And I was going to tell you in our next conversation that I think Germany is not only a possibility but a probability. I think that the roadblocks have been knocked down, and I think this is where you're supposed to be. There's some good stuff coming your way. So be prepared. It's coming up. I think the move is going to be happening very, very quickly. Okay. And let's see here. And again, guys, if I don't get to your question, don't feel that I'm ignoring you. I literally am just kind of scrolling through and grabbing some questions right off the bat. I do honestly try to focus on people who are clients because they're awesome and they really do help keep us going over here on this end. So I always appreciate them, but I love all the box talkers out there. So if I don't get to your question, I promise I will jump back into it the best of my ability, and hopefully we'll get Dee in here pretty soon too. Okay, Victoria Rodriguez says, Hi Moonie, my father passed away 3 weeks ago. First off, I'm sorry, Victoria, for that. Does he have any messages for me, and does he approve of the decision I made for him? I miss him dearly. Okay, Victoria, the first thing that comes to me right when I read this is his frustration. You have a wall up right now, and that's not your fault, but you do have a wall up that's blocking his communication with you. He has some very intense messages that need to come to you visually, but the grief right now and the way things ended is preventing him from passing those messages along. What I need you to do is really try to take a deep breath and let that wall come down. I want you to focus on the best times that you ever had with him. I want you to think back to those times where you were happy. And I go back to some childhood, teenage memories that come. But if you can go back to those times and remember that feeling, that's going to enable him to communicate with you in dreams and give him the ability to relay those messages in vision. So that's my suggestion to you. As far as the decision you made for him, he says it was inevitable, is what he said. It was inevitable. So that's the message, and there is no ill will there whatsoever. Let's see here. I'm just jumping around, guys. Again, I'm not cherry picking here. I just want to get to everybody. Jennifer King Harrison says hello from Florida. Hello, Jennifer. She says, I was wondering if you see any good things happening this year, a house, financial. Hope you all feel better. Well, thank you for the well wishes. Jennifer, these, not this month. This month really, as weird as it sounds, means nothing in the grand scheme of things. But February and March are going to be vital for you to get your footing. That's where you're going to have your opportunity to really make a change, make a difference in this whole thing. I want you to focus. I want you to use this month as a game plan. I want you to really kind of come up with some new steps, new ideas on how to be successful in the things that you're talking about. Because if you plan correctly right now, it's going to be very easy to obtain. This year is ripe for you to really make some huge strides. So I want you to focus on that, okay? Let's see here. Kyle says, Moonie Dee, so good to see you tonight. Missed you both so much. Same thing, Kyle. Hey, and I want to thank Kyle, too, along with several other amazing friends and fans who got in touch, and they actually sent us, Dee and I, some just incredible Christmas gifts and cards and well wishes and things like that. I just want to say to each and every one of you, it means the world to us. We love our box talkers. You guys are everything to us. You know, we could not do this show without each and every one of you. And we just appreciate the thought and time that you put into going out and choosing these things and taking the time to send them to us. It means everything to us. So thank you guys for being who you are. And again, always the hashtag no darkness allowed here in Box Talk land. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and grab a question from Robin Graham Furman. It says, hey guys, hope you're feeling better. Will my daughter Ashley find true happiness? Does my brother Lance, who committed suicide 7 years ago today, does he have anything to say? Robin, I'm going to actually go to the second part of your question first, because I'm getting a message on that. I'm not getting a message on the first part. Lance, okay, I need you to understand that in the circumstance and the energy where Lance actually did pass away, there was a lot of turmoil around that. I sense that. I know that he spent quite a bit of time working things out in between the two worlds. But here's the good news. Quite a while ago, actually, he was able to make the transition, and I do see him actually making a return back to the three-dimensional world. So he's not going to be spending a lot of time on the other side. He is going to be making a transition back into this realm again. I don't have a time frame on that. He's telling me that he's back. Sorry. He is saying sorry. And there's a lot of apologies coming from him, but I don't feel like that's what you need to hear. He is okay. That's the most important thing that you need to know. He is okay. He has learned, and he's planning on making a transition back over to this side eventually. And I do feel that you will cross paths with him on some level. Daughter Ashley, find true happiness. Ashley needs to do some work on herself, as you know, but she does have the potential to do that. And again, this year, 2018, is going to be a year for everybody to take major steps forward. So I would say, much like I told people beforehand in another reading, is this is a time to make your plans right now and really try to implement them in the next couple of months. Put your intentions out there. Look for angel numbers. That's very important. Look for sequence numbers, things like that. And you're going to have the ability to make things manifest more so, much more so than last year. Last year, honestly, 2017 in a lot of respects was just a disaster year for some of us. And actually the majority of us, from what I've heard. And a big year of transition and realization. So now it's time to put the next foot forward and try to get some good things going on here. Let's see here. Hey, I see Ellen in the chat room. Let's see here. Jumping in again, Jessica Newman says, hi Moonie. Hi Jessica. Jessica from East Texas. Wow, I'm from South Texas. Says, single mother of 5 boys. My 3 oldest sons are really going through it right now, which is in turn making me even more crazy than usual. Do you see any relief coming soon? Also, not to be such a crowd follower, but will I ever fall in love with someone else? Okay, Jessica, starting with the first part, yeah, you know, it's interesting because this goes back to a soul circle situation, meaning you've spent all these different lifetimes with these boys on, you know, this side or the other. But I see you mainly living out several different realities with them here in different roles. And it's interesting because you're always the ringleader. You're always the one trying to keep them in focus. You're the one who's trying to keep them moving in the right direction. And this time around, more so than any other, has been more difficult. And I know there's a deep love for them there, but I know you probably want to pull your hair out too when it comes down to it. So I do see some positive things coming up. Unfortunately, I don't feel that it's going to be anytime soon. I feel like you're going to need to give it some more time, and I do feel like you're actually going to have to take a step back to allow them to find their own way. I know taking the hands off the reins can be hard sometimes, but I think it's for the best. So that's my advice to you. The love thing, and I hate to be a downer on this one too, it's not no, but I do feel like this isn't the right time to even be out there looking for it or really be anywhere near that arena. I think that it's better for you right now to look into what makes you happy and try to find some relief for yourself. I feel like that's really, really important. So that's just a couple of things. Our friend Michelle Plotz. Hey Michelle, glad you're in here with us. Just tell Heath we love him and miss him. 3 months gone as of Monday. I know, Michelle, it's been such a crazy time since we lost Heath, and always our heart goes out to you in that situation. Dee and I talk about the events that happened that night on a consistent basis, and you're always in our thoughts and our prayers. And of course, it's still on the table that anytime you want to do that no-cost reading, we're happy to do that for you. So just give us a date and time. We'll make sure that it happens. So hang in there. Let's see here. Dee's getting ready to jump on camera. I'm going to go ahead and answer one more question before we get into it. We got so many people. And guys, again, if we miss your question, please don't feel like we're blowing you off. We're just kind of trying to grab everybody's questions as we go in here. Okay, I'm going to go with Joanne Moldano Sandman. She says, Moonie, how's my mom Evelyn? She passed 3 years ago. A couple of years. Okay, she passed away about 3 years ago is what I get. Please help from Cali. Please help me. I'm in need. I miss her so bad. Any messages? Let's see here. This is another situation where I'm feeling a block. I feel like you've been desperately reaching out to her, and I feel like that's actually not allowing her to communicate the way she wants to. Now, I know you've been getting signs from her. I know that for a fact. She's working hard. But I do feel she needs to let you know that she's okay, as she puts it, finally. She's okay finally, and not to worry. She wants you to be more concerned with what's happening here, right now. She is trying to get messages through to you. Something about a headboard. I don't know what the headboard issue is, but something about a headboard, someone trying to contact you. So if you could just pay attention, she is trying to reach out to you, so please just keep working on it. Dee's over here saying I'm not making room for her. I promise I am. She just needs to slide in. I'm happy to do it.
No, you were.
Sorry for my stuffy nose. I was just in the middle.
Any room for me?
I've
been sitting there for 30 minutes.
Dee's coming in now.
Waiting for a spot. You don't want me. You just want it to be box talk with Moon.
It hasn't been 30 minutes.
That's all you want.
So we're readjusting, guys.
It's been 30 cool minutes. Oh.
Sorry, guys. We're here.
Moonie Dee, this is a disaster.
All right. Hi. Let's see.
Hi.
Okay, we're here. Okay, here's Dee. Hi, guys. So, yeah, once again, really quickly, we'll get back into some readings here in just a minute, but I just wanted to say, yeah, Dee, for those who just tuned in, we've both been sick, but my sickness does not compare to Dee's sickness. She's got walking pneumonia, she's got bronchitis, she's got fibromyalgia, she's got a lot going on. So
it's been really tough and difficult, and I know it's been tough for my baby here. It's been having to deal with me being sick, but he's been taking care of me.
Well, we're trying. I'm doing the best I can. So, but anyway, guys, yeah. So we are going to do the best we possibly can to get through the show tonight. We got about, oh boy, let's see, about just over half an hour left. So we wanted to get in and do some more readings. I've been doing, I don't know if you've heard, but I've been doing mass readings. I've been just going after the next one crazy. I'm on tonight, though. I feel it. I've got the psychic energy.
I apologize, guys, if I'm going to be a little bit slow today. I probably won't be as on as Moonster, but that's because I've been really sick. I'll try if there's something that I catch or something that I can pick up on, I'll answer it. I probably won't be as good as you are tonight.
Hey, I'll pick up the slack if you drop off. I'll do that for you.
Okay.
Margaret West wants to know what her angel numbers are. And Margaret, it's interesting with you. I get 477777. So I just wanted to let you know that's.
And the number 4 too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I see the 7s, but if you're picking up on the 4.
I see the number 4 with her.
Okay. There you go. So I would say 777 and then the 4 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. Let's see here. Paul Dixon says, hi, can you tell me how long I will be doing my para work from New Jersey? So Paul wants to know how long he's going to be working in the field.
Paul wants to know how long he'll be working in the field.
Mm-hmm.
I actually feel like this is something he wants to do for a pretty long time. He wants to continue at it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put an exact number on that, but I
see quite a while.
I see quite a while. I see him doing it for quite a long time.
But one thing that you need to know, Paul, is to keep your mind open, because things are going to change for you a little bit. You're going to see some things you didn't expect to, experience some things you didn't expect to. So just keep your mind open and keep moving forward.
Oh, look, somebody from Corpus, very close to us.
Oh, Victoria.
Look at that.
This is Brady's, Texas. She's in Brady's, Texas now. She was from Corpus. I was told I have a spirit following me for at least 5 years. Any insight on who it is? Also, could you tell me anything about my cousin Michael, who seemed to randomly start hating me? Huh. I've been trying to. He's like a brother to her. Anything with that?
Oh, let me see. My cousin Michael. I don't know. You might have to pick that one up. I'm sorry. I told you, I'm just here to say hi.
One thing I will say for sure is that I'm not picking up anything on the spirit, but I feel like there's a major misunderstanding that's going on with him. You need to reach out and keep reaching out, even if he is pushing you away, because the answer will surprise you when you get it. So pay attention to what he has to say, and then be ready to address it immediately. Lisa Marie Renfola says, "Hi Dee, wonderful to see y'all back again. I'm so sorry that you've both been ill. Dee, I have followed your travels and all that sickness. Let it all go and put that behind you. Nice to see your wonderful faces. Take care of one another and go easy with yourselves. Love and healing, Dee."
Oh, thank you so much.
We appreciate it. We definitely do.
We both have the sniffles, but
I know, it's been a crazy journey. But we wanted to come on. Oh, and that's probably something we should mention right now, guys. Unfortunately, because of the illness, we are not going to be able to make the Winter Parafest coming up this Sunday, which is a real bummer for us. We're really excited about that. It's happening in Rochester, New York.
We were really excited about that, and we're really sad that we won't be able to make it out there. I spoke to my doctor, and he actually advised me against going, and I have to go. Sorry. I have to go back to see my doctor this Friday. And when I told him about the road trip, he said no. But I mean, if it was just one thing, or if it was just common cold. But the thing is, I have asthma, and the bronchitis developed into walking pneumonia, and it's still. I mean, I'm doing better today than I was yesterday, but my energy level isn't there, and he just doesn't think I should do that. He's like, nope. He's like, if you were, it's like basically he's telling me I need some time off of work to recoup, and yeah, I really wasn't even going to come on tonight, but I decided I miss you guys, so I wanted to come on and say hi.
Pop in and say hello.
Say hello and try to do a few readings if I can. But yeah, the doctor said he strongly advised against it, and Moonie wants to stay and take care of me.
Yeah, can't leave her here alone, so want to make sure that she's okay. So we won't be able to make it this year. Again, sorry Ted, sorry Rich, sorry who else? Daniel, everybody who was counting on seeing us out there. We feel terrible that we're not going to be able to make it this year. So, but I do want to tell everybody who's watching that is in the upstate New York area, please go to the event. There's still some amazing speakers and psychics and people out there. So just because these two idiots here can't make it, you guys still go out. Make sure that you go and support him. Ted's a good guy, has a great radio show, so make sure that you're able to do that. So there we go. Perfect. Hey, Paul Dixon says he's a new follower. He's thanking us for the reading. So hey, thanks Paul, glad you're here. Jill missed us. That's good. Hi Jill. Colette, who is up at 2-something in the morning right now to see us, says, "Love you, Dee. Lots of healing to you, Dee."
Oh, thank you, Colette. Love you back.
We've got Ramona. She says, "I will send healing energy both your way." Boy, we could use it, right?
Yes.
We really could. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's see. We've got Jessica Withorn says, "Hi, Dee and Moonie. I'm in Denver, Colorado." Oh, that's the place I was from.
Awesome.
I'm moving to California soon with my 3 kids for a life change. Do you see this move beneficial for us? And may I know my angel numbers?
Beneficial. I do see something good coming out of this move. I do feel like it's going to push her in the right direction.
The beginning's going to be a little tough, I'll be honest with you.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm getting a little chaos in the beginning.
Okay.
But I do see on the back end, if you're able to wait it out, you're going to be okay.
Because I'm getting the long run, the overall That's what I'm picking up on, that I think in the end everything's going to be okay
Yeah, me too.
for her.
But it's a matter of sticking it out. That's really important. There's going to be a lot of opportunities to go back in the other direction.
Angel numbers for her, I'm picking up 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking up 5. No, is that?
I'm getting a 3 and a 5 and a 7. 3, 5, 7.
I'm like, I have to double check because you know what? It's kind of loopy. Remember when I was loopy before?
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm loopy
We're
again.
working with loopy tonight. It's all right. She's deservedly loopy.
Yeah, I'm a little loopy and medicated and sick.
That's okay. Lori Lagami says, hello, Moonie and Dee. My name is Micah from Concord, California. I've recently been communicating with some I met briefly over the summer who I felt an instant kindred with. We are both currently involved with others. Do we have a future together? Lori, that is going to be a long road. I'll be honest with you, and I know that soul connection that you're feeling right now. I can feel it as I'm reading this. Yes, it's possible. Yes, it's possible. Do not expect a smooth course, though. It's not going to be that easy. But the good thing about you, Micah, is that I feel that you'll definitely be able to do it. You've got a thick enough skin. You'll be able to make it through this. So hang in there, okay? Let's see. Jill Ackford says, Jill Arkfeld says, I want to send you a necklace, Dee. I know you will love it.
Oh, awesome. Just message me and privately, and I'll give you the information where you can send it. Thank you so much. It's so sweet of you. Love you.
Kyla Richmond says, get better soon, Dee. First time watching you guys. Will have to watch more often. That's awesome. We made a new fan.
Yay!
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Box Talk family.
Welcome to the Box Talk family.
Let's see here. Millie Herrera Delgado. Do you spell that? Delgadillo?
Millie Herrera Delgadillo.
You say it better than I do. Hi, my brother Jose committed suicide 24 years ago. I'm sorry today. Can you please tell me if he has any messages for me? Blue Island, Illinois. Thank you. God bless. So glad Stephen is doing better. Thank you for that. We're praying for you all to get better. Wow. When I see his energy, when I see Jose's energy, I see so much deep chaos that was around him. Interestingly, though, I do feel he didn't spend much time in the middle ground. I feel that he was strong enough to actually make the transition fairly quickly to get through. Now I see him actually helping other spirits. I see him actually, as weird as this, almost in a counseling role. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and it's funny because as you're saying that, all I can envision is his energy with light around him. Mm-hmm. As you're saying that, that's what I'm picking up on.
But all that he went through in life, and it was a lot that he went through, he's using that now almost as a teacher, a guide, a counselor. And it's not just, we talk about guides helping us over here on this side. I feel like he's actually helping spirit over on the other side right now. I feel like he's doing more work there than he is between the two worlds.
Yeah,
so,
that makes sense.
I don't know. I'm not sure what that's all about. Let's see here. Wendy Ann Jennings, do you feel anything from my sweetie, love and light? Anything from my sweetie? Do you feel anything from
my sweetie?
Wendy Ann, the only thing I can say right now when I'm looking at your picture here, I get confusion, and I don't know what the confusion is, but it's almost like being in a daze. I can't. Do you read that at all? I'm not sure how to look at that. But it's almost like there's
like a fog.
A fog, yeah, a fog around you. I'm not sure what that's about. I do feel that there's definitely some sort of delay in passing on messages.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like a break in communication there. Like it wants to be made, but there's something.
Yeah, it's
almost
not,
like the confusion is on his end.
Yeah.
Or her end. There's.
He's not getting his messages through.
No.
I would just go ahead and say, just try to clear the fog. Try to reach out a little bit more. Jessica Whithorn says, oh my God, thank you so much. I love you guys. We love you back, Jessica. Thank you so much. Jackie Milligan says, first timer, I need something. I hope you have it for me. Anything. Tia. Anything. Wow, that's a big, wide open question. This is weird. One word that came to me. One word. Forgiveness. 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 I don't know what that's about. Somebody over there is actually passing on forgiveness.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hi, Jerry Wells. Let's see. Again, guys, we're just flying through the questions. We're not cherry picking. So if we miss your question, just ask again. We'll keep going. Let's see here. Jamie Rolstein. Okay, says, hi guys, hope you feel better. Alan from Deanman's Ferry, PA. I was wondering if my family luck is going to change, and do my grandparents-in-law and mom have any messages for me or my family? We feel them around us. Also, my children are very scared of a presence around my house and are very frightened. Help, please. Oh, that's a lot. So this is Alan from Deanman's Ferry, PA. Family luck going to change. Family luck. I'm not getting anything on that, are you? No, I'm not picking up on any family luck situation.
Change. My grandparents don't have any messages.
Yeah, I definitely do feel.
I feel like it's not a matter of the family luck changing. I feel it's a matter of what's being put out. It's what I feel is that when things keep happening, or when they keep being done in the same manner, you're not going to get a different result.
Repeat,
yeah. So that's what I feel has happened. In order for, I guess, from the way you're looking at it, family luck. But I think if you want different results, you have to approach these things in a different way, which is something that I think hasn't been done. So I think you need to think outside the box for what it is that you're looking for. You need to think outside the box.
Also, really quick, this is coming to me. The scary presence that's around the kids right now, I get the name Aaron, 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 and I don't know why that is. You may want to look into something that's going on at the house, but it appears that the spirit's name is Aaron, or identifies itself as Aaron. Hopefully that helps you. We missed you too, Cheyenne, and she's welcoming all the new people as well.
Yay!
Ramona Cannon, with a K. Hi, Mona from North Carolina here. I hope you both feel better soon. I feel lost. Can you see why? Well, thank you for the well wishes. If you feel lost, can you see why? Oh, this is, I would almost bet right now that you're not seeing any synchronicities happening for yourself. I don't think you're seeing any angel numbers, and I don't feel like you're getting any kind of deja vus or anything along those lines. I think that this is a crossroads moment.
And I feel like she feels lost because she's not sure which direction to take. I mean, obviously, but the feeling lost is one of those things where the answer's right in front of you, but it's not what you want to do. So that's that feeling of that lost feeling that you have. But you'll know what I mean when you really, really think about it. The answer's right in front of you. You just have to do it, and it's one of those scary things where the way to solve your problem right now is probably what you don't want to do. You just have to do it.
Exactly. We got Micah Fisher says, Texas here, I'm new. I've been seeing spirits for years everywhere I've lived. Now that I'm in my first new home, it's starting all over again. I think I have some amazing gifts going on. Any ideas, please help. I definitely get the blue light around Micah. I think that Spirit sees you and sees you as the person who can help them communicate, and that's why, and I'm sure this has followed you for your entire life, but this is probably why you're experiencing what you are right now. I also feel you're in a heightened state of development, so at this point you're more open to the messages that are coming through, and you're actually more willing, for whatever reason, right now to allow those messages to come through. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Just making sure I was right.
I have some people requesting the cards, but I don't have the cards. They're in the car. Should I go get them?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to run real quick, we can.
Okay, I'll be back.
I'm going to give you the keys, because you will need the keys to get in the car. It's an amazing thing how that all works. There you go.
Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, so while Dee runs and gets the cards, we're going to go ahead and run into a few more of these questions. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. Caesar Salas says, "Hi, I'm Caesar from Illinois. I hope you feel better. Thank you. You guys have any messages for me?" Caesar, excuse me as I'm dying. Caesar, I think the message right now for you is to stay on course, and I think that you've been questioning that lately. The change of direction, I don't think you need to really change much. I think that you just need to keep moving forward. It's not necessarily what you're doing, it's really more of the elements that are around you right now that's prohibiting you from moving forward. But if you stick with this, I think it's going to be something really good for you. So hopefully that helps. Let's see here. Tanya Lynn Beasley says, "After the suicide of my grandfather, controversy floated. Some people speak of murder. However, all I want to know is has he been visiting me?" Tanya, suicide is always tough. Honestly, Tanya, just my opinion on this one, what I'm picking up, I do feel that this was a suicide. I don't feel like there was any kind of foul play involved with that. So that's just my 2 cents on that one. Has he been visiting you? Yes, and this has actually just started recently. This is not something that's been happening for a long period of time. This is something that's just happening right now. So, yes. Let's see here. Dee is back.
I'm back.
Good thing is I'm losing my voice.
Good.
Okay. Let's see where we are here. We got Angela from Montana. "I'm really wanting to know if my mother has any messages for me. I'm new with all of this and eager for answers." Any messages from your mom? Let's see. Angela, for some reason, I'm just not picking up anything right off the bat. Really from your mother or anyone. Angela Walters. I'm just not getting any specific messages from her right now, so I apologize. Oh, Dee scraped her knee. Sorry.
I fell getting the cards.
She fell for everybody.
I fell outside when I was walking outside to get the cards. I scraped my knee.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Alan, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Alan says, "I'm broadening my horizons in the paranormal field and investing lots of cash to do so. Am I going in the right direction?"
Yes.
Yeah, Alan, Dee and I have already talked about that. We feel like you're making some great ideas and strides right now, so hang in there, okay? Interestingly, Debbie Caspers, who will be seeing in a couple of weeks, says, "Does my son who is married have an attachment that has broken up his home? They just moved to Alabama and their house is extremely haunted. I have been suspecting an attachment."
Feel something, yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you were, you know what, Debbie, I agree with you 100%. I really do feel that there's something there.
I don't feel like we're dealing with anything demonic, but I feel like it's actually
Negative,
an earthbound human.
Oppressive, right? Like
an earthbound human energy. That's what I'm picking up on, and it does tie in with that location that they're in right now. I can tell you that. Okay, there we go. I can't figure out how to be in the right picture. This is so weird. It's like a reverse mirror. Sorry, guys. Okay, so Dee did go grab the cards. So we do have cards, and
I'm feeling butterfly cards. I don't know, or should I do my angel cards? What are you feeling? I'm
butterfly right now.
Okay.
Kelly Rainey Hartsfield says, "New here, a card for me."
Okay.
With hugs and pleases.
Guys, just know that I'm going to pull these cards with all my heart and love because I fell.
And I'll be hearing about that fall all night.
Aww. Instead of saying, "I'll take care of you, baby,"
I'll be hearing about that fall all night.
See what I have to put up
The sacrifice that she's put forward for all of
you. I did. I went out and I fell and I scraped my knee. Now I have a boo-boo on my knee and it hurts.
Do you know what's crazy?
What?
Look at the picture on there. It looks like we're in 2 different places.
It does? Oh yeah.
It does, yeah.
It does. Look at that. We're in 2 different places. It's like the old.
This is like the old box talk.
It's like the old box. It completely looks like we're in 2 different places. Look at that. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's good.
And then if I stand back here, it's even worse. We're in 2 different places.
We look like we're not in the same room.
But we are.
It's magic. Oh, look at that. It's an optical illusion.
It's an optical illusion.
Look, everybody.
Optical illusion. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, wait. So we'll be pulling a card.
So Cheyenne says she has 2 butterfly tattoos, just so you're aware.
Oh, awesome. So I'm pulling a card. For who?
Well, I lost it because it was a long time ago when we started this, so we're going to have to get back in here again.
Alright.
Let's see. Ophelia says, please, I sent plenty of SMS. A card, thanks. So let's pull a card for Ophelia.
Okay.
Elfifa? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Elpida.
Sorry, Elpida. That was
okay. A card. Card.
Yes.
She wants a general message.
Just a general message. Let's do it.
There we go. Relationship dynamics is the card that I pulled up for you. Relationship dynamics. And usually, when this card gets pulled up, it usually means that there's something that's going to be changing around you with the relationships. Think of the most important relationship right now that you have, and that's the one that you need to focus on. If there's something happening, something that's going on around that relationship, just pay careful attention to that, because that's something for you to look out for. There's something that's going to happen, or something that's probably you're already going through right now, and just pay careful attention to that. It usually indicates that there's been some changes in one or more of your relationships, and it's something that can either go for the better, or it can, get a little bit worse. Think about relationships with your family, friends, romantic partner, but the relationship that comes first to your mind, the first one that pops into your mind, that's the one that you need to focus on right now, and that there's some changes that it's going to be occurring with that one, and it's important, and it's something you need to hear, because it's the first card that comes out for you. So.
Colette has stayed up extremely late and would like to have a card pulled as well.
Of course, here we go. Okay, Colette.
Excuse me.
Colette card.
Sorry for the coughing and hacking, guys. I know it's not the most attractive thing in the world.
You're attractive no matter what.
Oh, thanks, baby. So are you.
Okay, so here we go. Card for you. Motivation. This is the card I get for you, the motivation card. And I'm going to read to you what the meaning of this card is. The motivation says, you drew this card because your motivation is changing, and what once interested you doesn't anymore, and what does interest you seems to be distracting you from your responsibilities.
Well, somebody stopped at our house, so I'm going to go.
This card indicates that this pattern is stressful for you, yet by facing the pattern, you are empowered to do both, understand, and heal it. Okay? There's a need to deal with the boredom that has set in because of routines that no longer appeal to you. Sometimes it arises due to desire for drama, to stir up excitement and variety. In order to recover your initial enthusiasm, it's often enough to discern the truth underlying why your motivation has flagged. Other times, boredom is a sign of burnout, which needs to be addressed directly or by heading in a new direction. This card can also mean that you're increasing your energy by detoxing or exercising. And very important, Colette, you need to start speaking the truth about your needs and desires, okay? Admit the truth to yourself about what it is that you need, okay? Okay. And I will be right back.
Hi guys, sorry, we have fun tonight. Dee's mom just stopped by and brought her some food, which is absolutely amazing. It was really cool to see her. So yeah, sorry for a little interruption there, but it's really nice to see her mom come through. So anyway, we're gonna jump back in. We'll do some more cards here too. Okay, let's see. Debbie Stewart Carnes says, my fingers are starting to hurt. LOL. From Illinois, my spirits around me are Russell and Spanky. Oh, I just lost you. Let's see here. Russell and Sparky, not Spanky. I keep losing you here. Any idea who they are or what they want? Can you read a card for me? Well, Debbie, let's see here. The spirits around me are Russell and Sparky. I'm trying to figure out Russell specifically. I don't know about the Sparky. What they want? Can you get a card for me? I'm going to see if I can get Dee to come back in and read a card for you here in just a second, because this one's not making a whole lot of sense to me, and I apologize. I'm just not getting it.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. So Debbie
My mom dropped by unexpectedly.
brought food, which was nice.
Yeah.
So good mama.
Yeah.
Okay, so Debbie, can you pull a card for Debbie, because I am not sure exactly who her guides are.
Debbie Casper?
No, Debbie Carnes.
Oh, she. What's the question? She wants to know.
Just to pull a card for her. She was asking about guides, but I'm not picking up on a guide specifically.
Oh wow! Look, I'm shuffling for Debbie, and yeah, they want. There's a definite message that needs to be. Okay.
Oh, I'm back out again.
Sorry, guys.
Go ahead.
Oh, Mama Garcia. Okay, so the card we got for you, Debbie, is decisions. Decisions. Here we go. And this card usually arises. It says usually this card comes up when you're wrestling or when you're trying to toy with, not toy, but when you're just going back and forth with the decision and you're unsure which way to go. Your divine guidance has been attempting to show you the best path, so you already have the answer in your heart. Deep down, you know the right direction, yet fears are holding you back from taking action based on this wise resolution. This card reminds you to trust your inner knowingness and ask yourself, which path brings me closer to my life purpose? What would love do in this situation? Sometimes this card appears because you've been avoiding making a necessary decision. If so, you are being reminded that not making a decision is a decision, and you've decided to allow things to remain the same. Similarly, if you're trying to choose between two options, there may very well be a third option for you. This card also reminds you that it's the time for you to meditate or pray for clear guidance, and notice and trust the signs that they'll help you make decisions. So that's a card I pulled for you.
I think we have it settled.
Yes.
We're back.
I'm so sorry. Mama Garcia twice.
2 times. Hey, Christine's in here. Hey, Christine, how are you?
Christine.
Glad you could make it tonight. Awesome. Good to see you. Okay, let's see here. Oh.
No, I'm not going
you went away.
anywhere.
I was like,
I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. I'm just going.
So Kyle says, Moonie Dee, love you both. We love you back. Your friend's business house is supposedly haunted. They are catching weird stuff in camera. Thinking of trying to investigate. Do you think it would be a good idea? I'm not getting anything negative around it, so I think you'd be okay, Kyle. I think that would be a good investigation for you to go in and give it a shot.
I was going to say, I think it'd be a good experience for you. I'm not getting anything negative. I do feel that you will get evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel that you'll get some evidence, and hey, it'd be a good experience for you to go, and I don't see why not. Go ahead and give it a shot.
I say so too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I missed Kelly. There she goes again. Kelly Renee Hartsfield. Moonie Dee, she's the one who was supposed to have the original card reading.
Oh, okay.
Card for
yes. Yes, Kelly. I will pull a card for you. All right.
Hey, thank you guys. We appreciate you tuning in.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I need to clear them before I pull. I was pulling them without. All right. So this is for Kelly. What is that?
Let me go back and see if I can find it. Kelly Renee Hartsfield.
Okay, somebody's mad.
Oh, we have a mad troll, guys. Sorry.
Kelly, we've got the card I pulled for you is family changes. Family changes. Now, usually when this card pulls up, it's what it says, family changes. There's going to be some changes coming up. It comes to you with the announcement of a change in your family. Don't think that the first thing you have to do is worry about the shift, because the change that's coming is going to unfold with divine blessings. Trust that you and your family are entirely watched over and protected by God and the angels. And this change only arises because of the free will choice of those involved. Your role is to keep steady prayers that everyone chooses the path of God's love. Then release your prayers with faith and love. If you need to take action, God will clearly guide you and support you all the way. While change can seem threatening, in the long run, it always works out for the best. And so it's with your loved ones, and so it is with your loved ones. Truly, this change will bring you closer together and bond you in new ways. It could mean new things coming, a change in the living situation, a major shift, whether it be in job, just something that's gonna cause changes in your family. But don't automatically assume that it's going to be a negative thing. A lot of times these things come as a blessing. So
absolutely. Debbie Stewart Kernis says, thank you, love you guys, we love you back. She said the card helped, perfect for me, thank you. You are most welcome, thank you so much. Chanel M. Fletcher says, hello, Dee. You look gorgeous for a sickly person.
Thank you. Aww.
Please, if you have your cards, could you pull one from my better half? He hates his job with the current company, and next month he get out of it. Please, can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? Thank you.
Okay.
So that is the question. Hey guys, send lots of hearts and love to battle our darkness be.
Yes. Here we go. So the card I pulled for your other half is, it says realizations and epiphanies. Now it's funny that we pulled that card because you're saying that he's having moments of, he hates his job. He's hoping for different changes. And usually when this card comes out, it comes with that. It says what this card means is that the changes you're experiencing are influenced by internal processes. You've been recognizing important truths, and now you're questioning parts of your life that you once took for granted. You've arrived at some new insights that are making you reconsider your previous choices. That makes a lot of sense with what you were saying with his job, him not liking his job and wanting to change. What you once felt comfortable with now makes you uncomfortable. You receive this card as acknowledgement of this development and also as guidance to take your time in making life decisions and adjustments. Do your research, get support, and adopt the changes as you feel ready. After all, you don't want to increase your stress levels with any radical shifts you're not prepared for. Now that you've had these realizations, you'll make positive changes at a natural and healthy pace. Your new outlook will lead the way without stress or worries. I think that's very fitting.
Yeah, absolutely. It totally makes sense. So hopefully that helps.
Yeah.
I want to read this one here, fellow Texan, Rachel Gavalli. Hi there, guys. My home and my daughter's house next door were flooded during Hurricane Harvey 2017 here in Houston. She has 4 children and we're also traumatized. We're all finally back in our homes, and I'd like to ask if 2018 will be better for health and finances. Thank you. I'll tell you right now, Rachel, absolutely. I mentioned this earlier in the show. Use the first 2 months of 2018 as you're planning, and then implement it. Implement everything immediately. Get it out there. Starting in February into March, set your plans for the year. Your intentions are going to be really strong for you. So definitely make those plans now.
Well, this is for Rachel. The card I pulled for you as he was reading that was Welcome the New. So that actually answers that question if 2018 is going to bring new things for you, good things. And Welcome the New is usually that change can be exciting, bringing you opportunities for joy, learning, and success. This card indicates that you may have been anxious in the face of newness, but now they're reassuring you that the change will bring many blessings for everyone involved. Although it may occur differently than how you would have originally thought, everything's going to happen in perfect order. Sorry, I can't talk.
Me too, I have the same issue.
Sorry for all the hacking.
Trying to do a talk show without being able to talk has been an interesting situation so far.
I know.
Sorry guys. Hey, really quickly, wanted to tell you guys, if we already haven't, that the readings that we're doing right now are very quick.
Oh, look. Chuck Banks is in there. Hi,
Chuck. Hey, Chuck. The readings that we're doing for you right now are super quick. We're just grabbing some quick information off your energy. If you guys are interested in doing a more intense reading with us, which many of you already do, you can book a reading with us if you go to Chris Moon Psychic. That's chrismoonpsychic.com. chrismoonpsychic.com. You can actually book a reading with us right there, and we can sit down with you for 20 to 30 minutes and actually have a one-on-one reading. We can do everything from the cards that you're seeing Dee doing right now. We can do general readings. We can use the ghost box and actually bring through the voices of your loved ones, angels, guides, things along those lines, past life regression, things along those lines. So if you guys are interested in doing that, just go to chrismoonpsychic.com. Dee is putting that in the chat room right now. Once again, you can see us here every Wednesday night. Usually we try to keep the time consistent for the most part. It's usually going to be 7:30. Right?
Yes.
7:30 Central Time. So 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. So we definitely want you guys to tune in, hang out with us. The show usually lasts just about an hour. And what we do is after we get done doing these shows, the next day usually post them up on my YouTube channel. So if you go to chrismoonpsychic.com, you'll find the YouTube channel. You'll be able to find out where to see all the past episodes of Box Talk, as well as the Ghost Box Chronicles episodes, which is our show that we do on YouTube.
That's right. We used to do this thing. Sorry, guys. God, everyone's just. I think people forgot we had a show. Everybody's trying to.
It's one of those nights, guys.
Sorry. But you know what? In a way, look at me. This is kind of good because it gives them a little insight into what our life is like.
This is our life right here. We've got people coming over. We've got phone calls coming in. We've got craziness happening all the time. So
all the time.
You guys get a little behind the scenes look at the Moonie Dee experience.
But what I was going to say is one of the things when we first started the show about a year ago, it was one of those things. We first did it on Mixler only. Remember that the old radio Mixler thing that you like to make fun of
old-timey Mixler, yeah.
Old-timey. Well, we used to do it on Mixer, and every so often I still want to try to broadcast on that. But anyways, that's not the point. The point I'm making is that a year ago when we started the show, we had two different ones. One where we would just try to talk, just have a topic, and then another one where we would do readings. But after both shows, we did this thing called an after party, which we haven't done. Now, those of you that have been following us from the very beginning, you remember and you know what those after parties are. You know. And so you're looking down like, don't talk about the after party.
Oh, no. I was actually reading something. I apologize.
But we really are going to try to incorporate the after party again because that was a lot of fun. We just haven't done it.
Yeah, we'll try to get back to that as well. Thank you for, I wanted to say to Chanel, thank you for the compliment about my book that came out, my mom and I. That was a great experience. And again, if you go to christmaspsychic.com, you can read about the book.
And mine will be coming out soon. I have paused on working on it, but I will, I promise.
Life has gotten in the way, but we're going to get back to it. So,
I will.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
I will.
Anyways, guys, I know, Cheyenne, I can't believe it's about a year. It's been so awesome. And the journey that we've had with all of you, I can't tell you, it's just been so incredible, just how far this has all come. We started out again as a little Mixler podcast. I had maybe a couple hundred people that were watching in the very beginning of all of it. And then we were so kindly invited by Michael and onto Paranormal Warehouse. And once we made the jump to Paranormal Warehouse, we were able to gain a much larger following. So I want to thank them for everything as well. So let's see here.
Elpida, she says, thanks for reading me the card. Wish you all the best. The previous messages was asking about my breast cancer, any recurrence. Thanks a lot. The card you read makes sense. And for that, wish you
good health. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. But yeah, so guys, Michelle's talking about the return of Trudy and Saul. Yeah, we'll bring them back on the after party.
We'll bring them back.
Hopefully when we're feeling a little bit better and able to talk.
But you can talk better.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't want to do this.
No, I'm not.
Do the Saul voice once. Just do it once.
I'm not even feeling it tonight.
Do it.
Well, no, but we will get back to the after party, guys, here in the near future. I want to thank you all for all of our, old box talkers that we have and all the new ones jumping in and everything else. And one thing we do want to make a promise on is that we will be doing the show on a consistent basis now that we're past the holidays. So regardless if we're on the road or where we are, we'll make sure that we're on here and doing the show for you. So I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. And like I said, if you want to tell your friends about it, we'd appreciate it. Tell your family about it. And we can actually see you next week on Box Talk.
Yeah.
So, love you guys.
Oh, is that the end?
That's the end.
I didn't know we were ending already.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to let me say my line? What's that?
That's your line. Go.
You got to point again because I missed. Okay. Smile and remember to make someone else smile too.
Love you guys.
Mwah.
See you next week.